Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. As both major presidential campaigns blanket Florida in these final weeks before the election, Hillary Clinton's lead over Donald Trump in the state is trickling down. A new Florida Atlantic University poll shows Clinton's lead over Trump down to just 3 points.
Hillary Clinton trying to bring up that number in the state by rallying in Palm Beach and Hillsborough counties. ABC 7's Alan Cohn was at the rally at the Curtis Hickson Waterfront Park in Tampa. He joins us now live with a recap. Alan?
Scott, Monday it was Donald Trump in Tampa. Today, Hillary Clinton. On Friday, it will be vice presidential nominee Tim Kaine in Sarasota. The reality is most people in most places don't get to see this kind of campaigning from the presidential and vice presidential nominees. Under blue and breezy skies and on her birthday, Hillary Clinton made her final case to voters in the Tampa Bay area.
I got to ask you, anybody see the last debate? You know, I have now stood next to Donald Trump for 4.5 hours, proving conclusively I have the stamina to do the job. And every time he says one of those outrageous things that he does have he does have a way of saying, I just keep remembering Michelle Obama's words, when he goes low, we go high.
Women are going to turn out big in this election, but I think even though Florida's always close, they want a better future, and Hillary Clinton represents that better future.
This place was packed, about 4,500 people at Curtis Hickson Park. There were people hanging off the balconies of their apartments to my left. There were kids going to the University of Tampa who were on the banks of the Hillsborough rivers just to try to get a glimpse. Angela Bassett opened up for Hillary Clinton, and Clinton also said she encouraged voters not to be complacent. You referenced the polls. One new poll has Hillary Clinton up 3 points. Another poll has Donald Trump up by 1. Hillary Clinton says every vote counts here in Florida, and Florida voters know that better than just about anybody else. Coming up at 7, we'll have more from Hillary Clinton's stop in Tampa and our roundtable discussion. Until then, I'm Alan Cohn, reporting live for ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Alan, thank you. Both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton have something to celebrate today. The GOP nominee took a brief break from the campaign trail. He was joined by his family at the grand opening of his new $200 million Trump Hotel in Washington, D.C. This hotel is just a few blocks from the White House. Trump called the project, quote, a metaphor for what we can accomplish for this country.
This building is a historical landmark, a true American original. It had all of the ingredients of greatness, but it had been neglected and left to deteriorate for many, many decades.
Latest ABC News national poll has Clinton leading Trump by 9 points.
The campaign sign controversy in Manatee County has taken another twist. A ban on political signs on county property has now been lifted just days after it was implemented. Earlier this week, candidates were forced to remove their signs from all county properties following a memo from the county administrator who enforced the ban. Manatee County commissioners heard complaints from numerous people on Tuesday, voting 4-3 in favor of getting rid of the ban on political signs.
People invest in signs as part of their campaign. They want to have the right to be here, put their signs up, and also the opportunity to interact with people.
You will still see these campaign signs for about 2 more weeks. Early voting runs through November 5th, while the general election is on Tuesday, November 8th.
The signs blowing in the wind a little bit. Did you see that?
Very windy today. Yeah, I can feel it.
Get more on our weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Bob.
Yeah, I was on the water today. It started off pretty calm, but then things really picked up by the late morning, early afternoon. It was blowing out of the east at around 15 to 20 knots at times. And this is the Casey Key webcam. You can see with that east wind, things stay rather calm right near the coast, but really start to pick up offshore, and tough boating conditions well offshore as well as in the bay. The enhanced satellite imagery showing that frontal boundary that came down and cooled us off over the weekend, kind of hanging out down to the south. Quite a bit of deep convection here in the Western Caribbean. Looking rather impressive on the enhanced satellite imagery. However, there's still a lot of shear going on, so the Hurricane Center not giving this much chance at all, and they'll keep an eye on it, however. Currently, looking at the Lakewood Ranch there, it's 84 degrees, sunshine, the dew point 55, and Boy, nice on the humidity at 37%. More on our weather forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Bob, thank you. The Sarasota County Fire Department on the scene at a deadly house fire. 2 people are dead. Another was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Fire happening at a home on Sugar Lane in the Kensington Park neighborhood of North Sarasota. ABC 7's Ray Collins has the latest on the deadly fire.
Indeed, a tragic day here in Sarasota County. The fire broke out in that house right there. You can see right through to the backyard. Officials call the house a total loss. We're at the corner of Sugar Lane and Prudence Drive in Sarasota County, which is not too far from 17th Street, across the street from the Bobby Jones Golf Course. The fire broke out this afternoon. We are told 3 adults were inside, 2 killed, 1 now in serious condition in the hospital. The cause of the fire at this hour is still under investigation. The fire marshal just arrived at the scene to try to determine what caused this tragic incident. A number of neighbors out on the street right now watching this happen. When we first arrived hours ago, there's quite a bit of smoke still in the air, and a windy afternoon caused the smoke to be blowing all over this neighborhood. Again, a fire, unknown origin, 2 killed, 1 seriously injured. More details tonight at 11. For now in Sarasota County, I'm Ray Collins, ABC 7. Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Ray. Thousands of drivers have been unable to register cars and renew driver's licenses because of a database glitch. The critical database stores millions of driving records, and it's been breaking down often. Tax collectors say they're fed up with the problems, and they're demanding that the state agree to a schedule to prevent future system crashes. Sarasota County tax collector Barbara Ford Coates says the system went down for a significant amount of time, at least 18 times this year. The latest crash came on Friday and lasted for about 2 days.
We had 600 customers on Friday who were inconvenienced. Fortunately, my staff has a very good manual process in place, and we would take their information and their payment and then handle it at a later date and mail it to them. Or we would let them have the option of waiting, or we would be glad to call them as soon as the system was up.
The highway safety chief says the state's new hardware should be in place by next June.
Still to come tonight in your Suncoast News, the Salvation Army's efforts to provide more help for the homeless, 1 bed at a time.
And later, we'll take a look at the official Suncoast forecast. It's been pretty windy out there. We'll get an update.
Stand out in your new Wild Lexus. Lease a brand new 2017 Lexus ES350 for only $379. Just $379 exclusively at Wild Lexus of Sarasota on Clark Road.
ABC 7 News at 7 weeknights.
An important message for Americans eligible for Medicare. Are you receiving all the benefits available to you? Do you know there is money available to lower your Medicare prescription costs? Now's the time to find the coverage that's right for you at the right price. The way to do that is to explore your options. You can spend hours doing that yourself, or you can call Health Markets and let us do the legwork for you with no cost or obligation. We'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized companies to find the coverage that's the best fit for you at a price that fits your budget, and we'll do it at no charge to you. Plus, you may be able to save money on prescriptions. We'll tell you if you qualify. Why pay a penny more than you have to for an insurance policy? Let us find you the right plan at the right price and see if you qualify to lower your prescription costs. Put our free service to work for you at no charge.
Call the number on the screen now to make sure you're getting all the benefits you deserve. Don't wait. Call now.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Gold fever has once again swept the nation. And everyone is rushing to Florida to strike it doubly rich. Introducing the $5 million Gold Rush Doubler. We're doubling cash prizes for over $752 million in payouts and 36 prizes from $1 million to $5 million. The Florida Gold Rush is on. The Florida Lottery, just imagine.
Stand out in your new wild Lexus. Lease a new Lexus RX 350 for only $419. Just $419, exclusively at Wild Lexus of Sarasota on Clark Road.
The Salvation Army of Sarasota is trying to provide more help for the homeless.
They're looking to add beds for those in need, but also plan on giving those who stay an opportunity for stability. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo is live at the Salvation Army in Sarasota and has more on this initiative. Dwayne.
Well, that's right, Haley. The Salvation Army is taking what's called a quality by life approach, an approach they say will essentially reduce the number of individuals that are homeless. The city of Sarasota's largest homeless shelter is expanding.
For the last number of years, we've had 180 stable beds. We've been able to add beds this fall and throughout the year to get to 248 beds.
Salvation Army's area commander, Ethan Frizzell, says the more than 60 new beds are just a small step in what the Salvation Army sees as the bigger picture.
So by adding the beds, we've also made sure that we've added case management in an approach called quality of life by choice, which actually reduces the days of homelessness. Simply by bringing people in and allowing them to develop an action plan that's collaborative with the community, we can move them to housing faster.
A town hall meeting held this afternoon at the Glasser Schoenbaum Human Services Center, along with other nonprofit agencies, in an effort to get those that are homeless into affordable housing.
For the first time, we hit 390 people this year that moved from homelessness to housing through the Salvation Army.
What we want to say is, let's talk, let's be at the table, let's come up with real solutions for the needs that our community has.
Which includes the city and the county playing a role, according to Glasser Schoenbaum Executive Director Cameron Hodgins, as well as Ethan Frizzell.
So the city has this great relationship to bring in people into the Salvation Army, and we use county funding to help people move out of the Salvation Army into housing.
For Rabbi Jonathan Katz of the Salvation Army, it's all about taking it one step at a time, serving the person, not the population.
Each homeless individual has their own story. And the more we can connect with them and their experience, the better able we will be able to lift them from this condition of homelessness.
Now, another town hall meeting is scheduled right now at the Glasser Schoenbaum Human Services Center from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Reporting in Sarasota, Dwayne Lindo, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Dwayne. Glad to see someone taking an initiative in this.
Bob's forecast coming up right after this.
Hurricane season is here, so when severe weather threatens, count on the official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC 7.
We're armed with the most advanced weather technology.
And focus on the Suncoast.
The official Suncoast Storm Team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
This is a special health alert for seniors suffering with joint pain. If you have Medicare insurance, you may qualify for high-quality support braces at little or no cost.
I'm thrilled with my knee braces.
Now, there is a simple and proven solution for seniors to get out of pain with state-of-the-art support braces.
I barely feel any pain at all.
Braces for your knees and back, as well as your shoulders and ankles, too.
I'm so happy with the quality of these braces.
Call now, and you could qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost.
I can play ball again, and it doesn't hurt.
And because of my Medicare coverage, it costs me next to nothing.
So call now.
And because I have this red, white, and blue Medicare card, my braces have cost me just about nothing.
It's true. You may get a knee, back, shoulder, and ankle brace at little or no cost.
They qualified me for 2 knee braces and a back brace.
If you have knee or back pain, give them a call. They can help.
1-800-476-8967. 1-800-476-8967.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
And for a
limited time, Minnesota Flooring is offering you unbelievable pricing on tile and laminate. Porcelain tile only $1.59, ceramic tile 99 cents, and 16 by 16 tile $1.19. Laminate flooring is only 99 cents, but these prices won't last. Don't miss out on these great deals. Hurry into Minnesota Flooring today.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad, and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
Hold on to your hat today.
Yeah, a little breezy in the afternoon. I was out doing that on the boat, actually, as we were moving through. That's just because we're going fast. But we are looking at some breezy conditions over the next couple of days, too. And out of the east means we'll warm up. But it could be a different story. We could be dealing with 40-degree temperatures, windy conditions, and rain. That's right, the World Series, the Fall Classic tonight. Get a look. They're bringing the game actually an hour earlier because rain is really in the forecast late in the evening, but they're going to see intermittent showers throughout the game. 46 degrees first pitch. That's what it looks like the temperature will be. Maybe a little bit warmer than that, but not much. As far as we're concerned, no rain here. Big storms and snow falling in parts of Michigan near Saginaw, stretching up into near the Upper Peninsula, but for the most part, it will be just rain falling near Cleveland, looks like tonight. And it shouldn't be all that heavy, just some brief showers pushing on through. The snow staying well to the north. As far as we're concerned, beautiful here, warm, 88 degrees. The Lakewood Ranch webcam showing fair weather cumulus clouds once in a while, but that's about it. And that cirrus deck has really moved out to the south of us now, down near Fort Myers. The winds have been strong out of the east and northeast, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles an hour at this time. It was a little higher earlier, and that's the same for South Sarasota County and into Charlotte County, Northport. Your wind out of the north, actually east-northeast at 13 miles an hour. Currently at the airport, it's 84. It's nice out there, and east winds at 16. The pressure way up, 30-12, and that continues to rise at this hour. High today was above average, 88 degrees, and not close to the record, though, of 92 set back in 1971. The average high for this time of year, 83 degrees. And, boy, fall was nice, wasn't it, for about 4 or 5 days, and now we're back into a warm fall. No rainfall to report today. It looks like we'll end the month of October right where we're at right now, because there's no real threat of any significant rain, no cold fronts on the horizon at this point, or areas of low pressure. Temperatures low to mid 80s near the coast, a little bit cooler inland, Lake Placid at 79, 80 in Northport. And the high tomorrow, again, around 86, 87 degrees. If you're east of the interstate, could approach 90 in the afternoon and evening. And we have a weak cold front. You can see it stretching now from Michigan all the way down into parts of Oklahoma tonight. This front isn't got enough power to it behind it. The area of low pressure isn't going to drive it all the way through us. It's too far north, for one, and so it will fade away just to the north of us. So it doesn't appear that we're going to cool down at all for a while. And as far as the tropics go, it has cooled down. That's a good sign. We still have November to go through, but the next storm up will be Otto, and it has been somewhat of an active season, especially if you consider just the month of September in there. It's one of the most active seasons ever. High pressure now will get bumped to the east of the United States. That provides us with that easterly component. Just a few clouds and maybe a few showers along the east coast, but not a lot for us. And as far as temperatures go, well, it is extremely cold across the Great Lakes and throughout the Northeast. Boston at 45, 39 in Toronto. And Chicago now 48 degrees, 69 in Kansas City, and Dallas at 84. Northeast winds for boaters tomorrow. Seas will be a little higher in the afternoon. It'll start off fairly calm at northeast at 10 knots, a moderate chop by late in the day as well. The water temperature is 76 degrees, and beaches will see a high near 85. Should be a nice day, and we'll see high tide at 11:10 tonight. Another high tide at 11:38, sunset at 6:51. Well, staying warm overnight, 68 for your low, partly cloudy and a northeast breeze. And then for tomorrow, above average temperatures and partly cloudy skies, just a few clouds every once in a while, and east winds at 10 to 15. The extended forecast calling for breezy conditions through Friday. It should be a great weekend, though, with little or no chance for rainfall right in through Wednesday of next week. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. The Pentagon is responding to growing outrage over thousands of National Guard soldiers being asked to pay back their bonuses. The current and retired service members are being asked to pay back thousands of dollars. During the height of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, the National Guard used bonuses to entice soldiers to re-enlist. Defense Secretary Ash Carter calls the process unfair and says it has dragged on too long. he is now taking action.
I've ordered the suspension of all efforts to collect reimbursement from affected California Guard members.
Obama spokesman Josh Earnest saying the president is pleased the Pentagon is suspending these repayments and says follow through will be key. Secretary Carter has ordered a team to establish a better process to resolve these cases quickly and fairly by the first of the year, and the goal is to have all of them resolved by July.
Hi, I'm Linda Carson. Coming up, we'll take you to a dress rehearsal of Don Pasquale at the Sarasota Opera House.
The final sprint. Trump promising a surprise on Election Day, calling the polls phony. Clinton warning supporters this isn't over. With just 13 days to go, this is where America turns. ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPB.
Selling your home? Insist on a 3D showcase tour from Gulf Shores Realty. Virtual tours are flat and boring and look more like a slideshow than a tour. A 3D tour from Gulf Shores Realty is like actually walking through the home without the drive. Get instant access to your next home from any device. Multiple views give homebuyers a perspective like no other. For a limited time, mention ABC7 and Gulf Shores Realty will provide a complimentary 3D tour with your new listing.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, you'll always get the most for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And right now, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet. A new 2017 Subaru Forester for just $209 a month. Or get 0% financing. Complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Bella siccome un angelo in terra per
Sarasota Opera presents Donizetti's Don Pasquale. 6 performances from October 28th through November 13th. Reserve your tickets at sarasotaopera.org.
Your home is the largest investment you have. So when you're looking for furniture, window treatments, and accessories from America's top brands like Henredon, American Leather, and Hunter Douglas, the only place you need to go is Bacon's. Quality, service, price. Bacon's Furniture and Design, Sarasota.
In the spotlight tonight, the kickoff of the fall opera season.
ABC 7's Linda Carson has more. Linda.
Last season was such an important time for the Sarasota Opera. Opera fans traveled from all over the world to be a part of the completion of the Verdi cycle. But that's over and done with. What's next? As the season begins, the Sarasota Opera embarks on a brand new journey.
Because we are, for the first time in 28 years, not doing a Verdi opera, but on the positive end of that, we are able to do operas that we haven't been able to do in the past. And that will include 3 operas this season that are new to the Sarasota Opera House.
And opening Friday night, one of those operas that has never been performed here before, Don Pasquale.
One of the great comic operas of the 1800s, and one of the most performed operas today.
Marco Nistico plays Don Pasquale.
He's older, is a little grumpy and wealthy enough, and maybe somehow arrogant, but fundamentally a good person.
But determined to be in charge.
decides that his nephew, Ernesto, who is the tenor in this opera, needs to marry the woman Pasquale, wants him to marry. But Ernesto refuses, because he's in love with Norina.
But Pasquale doesn't give up.
So Pasquale is mad about it, and in order to change things and shake things up and punish Ernesto too, he decides to marry himself.
So his nephew and one of Pasquale's friends decide to teach him a lesson.
Trick him into, marrying in a fake marriage Norina, and then to teach him a lesson that, he shouldn't marry that old, and also he should let the young people do, what they want to do.
Angela Mortellaro plays the lovely Norina.
Norina is very smart, very strong, very independent character.
This is a wonderful comedy, and it would keep you, smiling throughout the piece. The music is delightful. There is some gorgeous singing, especially beautiful melodies sung by tenor and soprano, and it's a lot of fun.
And that's what we need, fun. Don Pasquale opens at the Sarasota Opera House Friday, and it runs through November 13th. And you have to laugh. The major premises is that guy's just too old to marry, and it's funny that he would think of it. I don't like that.
Good one. All right, thank you, Linda.
And Bob, what can we expect tonight?
Well, it's breezy conditions. It should be nice, though. Again, for a walk, run, whatever you want to do outside. Not too bad out there. No real threat of any significant rainfall for the next several days, too. So even into Halloween, trick-or-treaters look to be okay. Just a little bit warm maybe under some of the costumes there.
Yeah, it gets that way.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be too bad. It's been nice, though. Even despite the fact we had an 88-degree temperature today, it still was nice.
It feels better than 88
sure
a few weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The mornings are great, too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
We'll see you at 11. Have a great evening.
There was this big bruise on my friend's face. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to think her own nephew could have hit her.
I didn't want to see it. My mother's bank account was emptied, and a caregiver had taken control of it.
I didn't want to see it. My father's refrigerator. There was hardly anything in it. That's unusual for him.
It's tough to see that a senior citizen is being abused, physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially. Elder abuse is a crime.
So see the signs, stop the crimes.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good.
Oh, and it tastes good too. We can provide the right care right at home.
Come experience the precision, performance, and power of the Ram 1500 during Ram Power Days at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Built tough enough to help you conquer whatever the day may throw your way with all the comfort, gizmos, and gadgets you'd find in a luxury vehicle. And right now, get over 20% off. That's up to $15,000 off a new Ram 1500. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Make your holidays sparkle with style. Browse our amazing showroom, cute collectible cottages, and beautiful Christmas displays. Find the inspiration, selection, and quality you need to deck the halls merry and bright. Christmas Traditions also features the area's largest selection of quality pre-lit Christmas trees, every size, shape, and color, and plenty of decorations to make your home shine for the holidays. Christmas Traditions by LuxArt Silks, where more is merrier. Visit us on New 301, just a quarter-mile north of University Parkway.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.